but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So I'll let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but all the years you're all that I got. I can't sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So I'll let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but all the years you're all that I got.
locked away, no one can ever see. Been so deep they never show, they never go away. Like moving pictures in my head, for years and years they've played.
If I could change I would, take the pain I would, retrace every wrong move that I made I would. If I could stand up and take the blame I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something wrong. It's so much easier to go and face all this pain. You're all alone.
Sometimes I remember the darkness of my past, bringing back these memories I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I think of letting go and never looking back, and never moving forward so there'd never be a path.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move